In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 1st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dayton versus Richmond. The Dayton Flyers will travel to Robins Center in Richmond, Virginia on Tuesday evening for an Atlantic 10 conference clash versus the Richmond Spiders. Richmond recently fell to 12-4 in conference play and 20-9 overall after snapping its winning streak versus LaSalle last weekend. Meanwhile, Richmond has outperformed most of its metrics en route to a 19-10 overall record and a 10-6 record in a 10 play. Even though Richmond is the home team for this game, Dayton has looked like the better basketball team in conference play, so the wrong team seems to be favored. Dayton has won 12 of its first 16 conference games, while Richmond has won 10 of its first 16 conference games. So I cannot trust the Spiders in this matchup. Plus, Dayton ranks 43rd in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, while Richmond ranks 139th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings. So I expect the Flyers to generate better looks throughout this game. As a result, there is some value on the road team in this spot. So Dayton, to cover the spread as underdogs, is our full game side pick. The under is 5-0 in Richmond's last 5 home games. The under is 5-0 in Dayton's last 5 games played on Tuesday. The under is 8-2 in Richmond's last 11 games overall. The under is 6-1 in Richmond's last 7 home games against a team with a winning road record. Richmond is 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games following a straight-up win. Both of these teams have been extremely underrated defensively this season. Dayton ranks 43rd in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, while Richmond ranks 139th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, so I expect both defenses to look extremely sharp throughout these 40 minutes. Plus, Dayton ranks 342nd in offensive tempo, so it should be able to force Richmond into playing a bit slower. Richmond's ability to take care of the basketball hasn't necessarily translated to high-scoring games. In fact, the Spiders have scored fewer than 70 points in 2 of their previous 3 games. Meanwhile, Dayton plays at the slowest rate in the conference, and it also leads the A10 in several different defensive categories. So expect points to be hard to come by for the Spiders in this game. All the trends point towards the under, and points are going to be hard to come by in this game. Dayton is a strong defensive team, and they are most comfortable playing a slower-paced game. Look for both teams to have trouble reaching 60 points. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Nebraska versus Ohio State. The Ohio State Buckeyes play host to the Nebraska Cornhuskers today from Value City Arena in a crucial Big 12 matchup. At least for one of these teams. These two have already met once this season, with Ohio State coming away with the 8-point win in overtime in the first matchup back in January. The Ohio State Buckeyes are 18-8 this season and have won 4 of their last 6 games. Ohio State lost to Maryland by a score of 75-60 in their last game. Ohio State only shot 36.2% from the field and was -5 in rebounding margin in the loss. Malaki Branham led the Buckeyes with 13 points and 3 assists in the game. Ohio State is averaging 74.1 points per game and is giving up 67.7 points per game against, while also averaging 34.8 rebounds per game and 13.2 assists per game. E.J. Little is averaging 19.3 points per game and 7.5 rebounds per game, while Malaki Branham is averaging 12.6 points per game and 3.7 rebounds per game for the Buckeyes. Ohio State is shooting 47.5% on field goals, 75.5% on free throws, and 37.2% on three-pointers. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are 8-21 this season and have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Nebraska is coming off of a win against Penn State by a score of 93-70. Nebraska shot 58.2% from the field and made 13 three-pointers in the win. Bryce McGowan's led the Cornhuskers with 25 points and 6 rebounds in the game. Nebraska is averaging 73.2 points per game and is giving up 79.3 points per game against, while also averaging 33.5 rebounds per game and 13 assists per game. Bryce McGowens is averaging 16.9 points per game and 5.3 rebounds per game, while Alonzo Verge Jr. is averaging 13.9 points per game and 5.1 assists per game for the Cornhuskers. Nebraska is shooting 44% on field goals, 72.3% on free throws, and 32.1% on three-pointers. Nebraska is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 Tuesday games. The over is 5-1 in Nebraska's last 6 road games. Ohio State is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games. The under is 5-2 in Ohio State's last 7 games. The road team is 7-2 against the spread in these two teams' last 9 head-to-head meetings. Nebraska actually played very well in their last game, which is something that hasn't been happening very much this season. On the flip side, Ohio State lost by 15 points to the 11th best team in the Big Ten. Nebraska's big issue this season has been their defense and inability to get stops. Ohio State is the better team in this matchup, but I am taking the points with Nebraska after their last showing. So Nebraska, to cover the spread as underdogs, is our full game side pick. Nebraska has been first or second all year in Big Ten play in terms of offensive and defensive tempo. Their record shows that this has not been effective, though in 6 of the last 8 games for Nebraska, they have gone over their total. Nebraska has one of the worst defenses in the country, and Ohio State's ability to score with ease will not only drive up their own output, but keep the Cornhuskers playing at a faster pace than usual to keep up. Ohio State is one of the most efficient teams in the country, and its ability to score at will in this matchup could drive the over on its own. Additionally, for Nebraska, the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games following an against the spread win and is 5-0 in their last 5 games following a straight-up win. The first meeting between these two saw 166 points scored between the two teams, and the rematch is likely to be another high-scoring affair. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. West Virginia versus Oklahoma. West Virginia will try to snap its 6-game losing streak when it travels to Oklahoma tonight. The Mountaineers are coming off consecutive heartbreaking losses to Iowa State and Texas. Oklahoma was able to snap its 4-game losing streak with an overtime win over Oklahoma State on Saturday. West Virginia should be a bit hungover from their near-upset win over Texas on Saturday. The Sooners may have figured out the best way to defend in their last game and could cause issues again for Taz Sherman on Tuesday. As long as the Sooners don't shoot themselves in the foot with turnovers, they should coast here. Away from home, West Virginia is 1-9 straight up, and there is no reason to believe it's going to be any different in this game. Look for West Virginia to struggle to score, and reaching even 60 points will be a challenge. The Sooners took care of these Mountaineers on the road and will do the same here at home. Oklahoma to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Sooners not only play great defense, but they are not shooting well from 3-point range. They also rank number 218 in average possession length, so they play at a slow pace. West Virginia slows the game down even more, ranking number 268 in tempo. The Mountaineers have one of the worst shooting percentages in college basketball. Oklahoma has gone under the total in 7 of its last 9 home games against West Virginia. I do not expect this one to be any different, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.